Alright everyone, welcome to Marathon Gaming and the Marathon Gaming vlog where we talk about, whatever I decide to talk about. It's also called Nurgleprobe, and that's the reason, and the reason for that is that I'm running it. So, of course it's going to be called after my name. When the others decide to do a vlog, they can call that vlog whatever they want. My vlog will be called Nurgleprobe. But of course it's, officially for Marathon Gaming, so I'm talking about Marathon Gaming and stuff that's going on there and, yeah, not really much personal stuff. I used to talk about gaming news a little bit anyway, or things that were, interesting to me in the gaming world, but lack of time has done it so that I'd rather just talk about stuff that I want to talk about in general instead of trying to find news that I could mention just to do it. There are enough, news channels and blogs and vlogs and whatnot out there anyway. So, alright, so what I'm going to talk about today, we have some good news, we have some entertaining news, and we have some sad news. The sad news, some of you in the chat might already know. I think it's been announced. From what I've heard from BearMix, it has been announced, so that's why I'm going out in this vlog to do, and to mention it again. But let's end the Nurgleprobe with that thing. Let's not, drag everything down right now. So anyway, as you know, I've been doing the Guild Wars 2 daily challenge or daily achievement every day for now, for the last few days. Is it a week now, maybe? I didn't do it yesterday because our internet was being rubbish and, it was crashing the stream, so I couldn't actually do it. But other than that, I've done it. And the big reason that I'm playing more MMOs is just to try it out. Well, I do the daily just to get the laurels, really, so I can buy the kitty eventually. There's a cat with a hat. Of course you want it. I mean, come on. Anyway, or Nurgle's Corner. I guess you could call it that. That would be awesome. Yeah, you do everything for the kitty. I mean, you can buy rare items. You can buy quite good, like, gear stuff for the laurels as well. But obviously, if you can have a pet kitty, you're gonna go get the pet kitty, obviously. Because there's a lot of work to get it. You need 75 laurels, and you can get one each day for doing the daily achievement, and you can get an extra 10 each month for doing the monthly achievement. So yeah, it takes about 2 months. No, 3 months. 20, 30, 60, 70, yeah. 3 months. I'm not gonna count. Hey, 2 months. 30, 30, and 10. Anyway, moving on. So, BearMix has also been starting to play more MMOs lately, and we like MMOs. I like MMOs. I like them that you can play them hardcore, and you can still switch out into, soft core mode or casual mode if you want to do like with friends dungeons and just, especially in Guild Wars 2 where you can do like jump puzzles and find new hidden things that you haven't found yet and so on. But this gave me an idea. It's planted in my brain. It's right here somewhere. It's actually, maybe it's down here. That I was going to challenge myself when it comes to MMO gaming. Because, I think it's fun with challenges. I think it's fun to do something special. I've always wanted to do like special events, softcore, special events for the stream and for, weekends. We haven't really done it. I'm very sorry for that we haven't done special weekends, but it's so hard to like say that, like when we did the horror weekend, let's play horror games all weekend, but we didn't really have the games at that time, and people kind of just skipped the idea of playing horror games. I know that BearMix played a lot of Amnesia that night, and I don't want to blame anyone, but I know that Vengeus has a bit of an issue when it comes to being forced to play some games for the fun of the stream, really. Same thing when we wanted to do a 72-hour playthrough of, well, not playthrough, but gameplay of Black Ops 2. Which was a sweet idea, I thought, and I do believe BearMix thought so too, but it didn't happen, sadly. Anyway, moving on to the challenge. I will call it the max level challenge, and I have selected 8 MMORPG games. 8 of them. Different styles. Well, at least 1 or 2 of them are different kind of styles. And each of these games, I'm gonna fight the hardest when streaming, and sometimes off stream if I need to do some event or anything, to reach max level in those games. And one game that I already asked the chat about, so they know about that game, was just to see if there was actually a max level in that game. And it is, and apparently, you know, all but 99. What was it? What did you say? Like 99.8 players actually reached the max level in that game, so we'll see if that ever happens. So I'm gonna present to you the 8 games that I'm gonna try and reach max level in within, I don't know. There's really no time limit. And if you guys feel that I've missed out on a sweet MMO that I should add to the list, please tell me. As long as there is a max level in the game that I can reach. So yes, it's called the Max Level Challenge of MMOs, RPGs. It's not really that amazing, I know. I kind of just made it up, alright? Okay? What can I do? Anyway, let's present the games. So, first of all, we have Guild Wars 2, in which I will play my Sylvari Mesmer that I'm currently only level 5 with. So I'm not going to take that as cheating, you know, because level 5, it takes like no time to reach that. And yeah, so I will continue playing that for the official challenge. So that will be a lot of fun. And of course I hope you guys enjoy too. I should really add the chat to the screen. Should I do it now, guys? Nah, I shouldn't. I would just take time. Anyway, Guild Wars 2. Hope you like that. Second on the list, by the way, I won't do these in you know, any specific order. I will actually play them a bit, you know, jumpy, like jumping between them, so I can switch when I feel like it. Anyway, number 2, Terra, which just went free to play, which is awesome because that means that we can play it. And I will play my High Elf Slayer, which is currently, what level is it? Like none. I think I stopped playing around level 7. As long as I'm basically within the first 10 levels of a game, I will use that character if I enjoy it. So I will play a High Elf Slayer in that game. The max level is level 60, as far as I know. So yes, that's the second game on the list. Third game on the list, The Secret World. This is actually a game I need to buy to do. So yeah. In Secret World, I will play Templar. I don't really know what kind of weapons I will use. I'm thinking dual-wielding pistols or swords. We'll just have to see. But this one is one of those that I'm really looking forward to trying because I want to play it more. I want to try it some more. And I just hope that I will be pleasantly surprised. Because I did like the beta. But we'll see. It's all about the end game, if it's good or not. And people say it's not good, so we'll see what I think. Anyway, game number 4. Aeon Online. Or is it just called Aeon? Or Ion? How do you even pronounce that? Who knows? Anyway, in this game I will play Scout, I believe the main class is called, and an Assassin. Which, I really don't know much about Aeon, so I don't know, you know, how this will be or anything. But it'll be fun to try it. It's also a game that has gone free to play. So this will be entertaining to see. I was kind of, when checking through, I obviously went through all the games to see different kind of classes and characters and what you could play. And Aeon kind of was the least impressive one in the list here. It's just, nothing really spoke to me. So the Assassin, like a DPS character, or a hero or guy, sounded like it in a way. So I just took that for the hell of it. That might, you know, any of the characters might change depending. We'll just have to see. Alright, next game. World of Warcraft. I'm not really looking forward to this because I'm not a big fan of World of Warcraft. And it also means that I need to pay for it, which will be horrible. But I'm playing a Dark Elf Hunter in that game because, you know, I love Dark Elves. Actually, that is kind of surprising that I say that, but I love Dark Elves in the World of Warcraft. you know, world anyway. There's not really any other race that I want to try out, and I do like bows, so I will do the hunter. And I don't actually remember what the max level is in World of Warcraft right now, if it's 90 or something silly like that. Maybe someone in the chat will mention it soon. Yeah, so that's game number 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Next game, Warhammer Online. This was like the hardest game for me to pick a character in, because every goddamn race is a cool character. So first of all, I wanted to play what's it called now again? A human. It's kind of like a war monk, basically. You have a huge hammer that you go around and fight with, and they do debuffs and buffs, and they're just awesome looking. Priest of Sigmar, that's what they're called. Thank you, my head. That or Dark Elf Witch. What are they called? Witch Elves? Yeah, I think it's a Witch Elf. Which are just amazing, sexy warriors that, you know, kill everything in sight. But in the end, I decided to go with a race that I hardly ever get to play because they're never in a game properly. So, dwarves. And I'm gonna play a Troll Slayer. Well, actually, there are like 3 different paths you can take with dwarves. Troll Slayer, for the Slayer, I mean. There are 4 different classes, but they have different paths. The Troll Slayer, or the Slayer as it's known, has Troll Slayer, Skaven Slayer, and something else that I don't remember. But I'm going to Troll Slayer because that was more like a DPS-y thing, apparently. Which I enjoy, and I also love the Slayers. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next game. Star Wars The Old Republic. I don't know. That's the multiplayer game, right? So I didn't take the wrong name. I think it is. I hope it is. Otherwise, we'll just have to fix that eventually. So yes, I'm gonna play Star Wars The Old Republic. As you noticed, most of the games on the list are actually free to play, except for World of Warcraft. Secret World is pay to play. Not pay to play, but pay to, you know, get. Then you don't need to pay to play. Same with Guild Wars, but I already own Guild Wars, so I'm just gonna make a new character there anyway. But yes, in Star Wars, I'm gonna play Republic Gunslinger, which will be fun and interesting. I did play the beta of Star Wars: The Old Republic. I didn't actually think it was that bad. I like the story thing, that there's actually a lot of dialogue and animation for it, which I really like. That's one of the big reasons that I like Guild Wars 2 as well, that the story is really well told. It plays out in a way that makes it interesting to know the story, instead of, you know, just blocks of text that you read and you do stuff. And then there's like a few random animations here and there that you can just like ignore, basically, because it's boring to read. Ha! Moving on. Last, probably not the least when it comes to level anyway, is Maple Story. Oh yes, this beloved game. From what I've heard, it takes, I don't know if it takes forever to reach max level, but apparently there are not a lot of people that reach max level, and Maple Story will be my pause game, I would call it. When I'm not in the mood to play the bigger, badder MMOs, I will go to Maple Story for like relaxation. It just looks cute, it's awesome, it's side-scrolling MMOs. It's a side-scrolling MMO. And it will be fun to play it again. I actually played it before with a few American friends of mine. We had a lot of fun with it, but that was like 5 years ago or something. Yeah, it must actually more than 5 years. No, maybe 5 years. So yeah. I don't know how the game's evolved since then, but it will be interesting to see. And in Maple Story, I will play a pirate. So, we'll see how that goes. Hope you enjoyed. So these 8 games, let's go through them quickly again. I will fight to reach max level in each of these games. Maple Story, Star Wars: Old Republic, Warhammer Online, World of Warcraft, Aeon Online or Aeon, The Secret World, Terra, and Guild Wars 2. Yeah. And, so that is what's gonna happen within, well, I'm gonna start right now, I guess. There will be some Blood Bowl today, though, I believe, as well. I will, because I have a lot of viewers, you know, that enjoy Blood Bowl right now. So I will do like 1-2 Blood Bowl games every day as well. I will stream off time from the stream. I will not stream off time. I will play the games off time as well, but I will always, you know, keep updating through YouTube, through Facebook, through Twitter, how the challenge is going. I will start a page somewhere, I don't know where exactly, where you can go and see what level I am in the different games, because I will play several of them simultaneously. So it's all about, you know, fun challenge for me, and hopefully it can be interesting to see if I manage to do it eventually. Maple Story is the game that scares me the most, that I need to reach max level in, because the max level was apparently 200 some time ago, and 200 sounds like a lot. I don't know if it is, but it sounds like a lot. Oh man. 200 or 300 in Maple Story. And I'm not looking forward to that, but good thing I'm going to play that in between the other games, just because I think it's free to play. So yes. Hope you enjoyed, and that was that about the challenge. I hope you join me for that. It will be fun. Oh man. I'm not looking forward to World of Warcraft. I can tell you that already. I was also thinking about adding Eve Online to the list, just to actually pay and subscribe to Eve Online as long as the challenge was going on, to see how much XP, or what's it called in that game, skill points I could actually get within Eve Online without playing it. So that would be fun and interesting. But that will be Maple Story now instead, basically. Even though that actually takes time, you actually need to be in the game to get the levels. Ugh. So, from the fun, exciting news about challenge, challenging myself, we're moving on to the somewhat more sucky news that some of you from the chat probably knows. I think Flame knows. I think he was here to watch it. I guess Bear Mix was here to watch it since he actually knew about it. I did not hear it happen though, or didn't hear it being mentioned. And that's why I haven't, you know, posted it on Twitter, Facebook, and so on yet. But it's the fact that, how should I say this? In this situation that we're in right now, it's a rough situation for us. As you know, we're doing this as a big project for us, basically. We don't have jobs, we don't earn money, we don't earn anything of this yet, or will ever, we don't know. But we're doing it because we think it's fun, we want it to become something. But it's also putting a strain on us. And Vengeus just told us the other day that, you know, if it doesn't really work out, he will have to leave the crew. So he's currently looking for a job simultaneously as he's doing this. So he will stay in the crew as long as he doesn't get a job. But when he actually gets a job, he will have to leave, and that leaves us with 3 streamers again. That also means that we need to find a new person to work with. Yeah, sorry about the I'm just really... So there's a lot of thoughts going on about this. So right now we're looking for a new streamer again. I will announce this today on Twitter and Facebook and everything. And in the stream right now, and on YouTube, obviously, because this will be posted. So we need someone, again, of course. And if we don't find someone, we are thinking about changing the... I'm not going to lie about it. We're thinking about changing the setup for how the stream will work. And we might not be able to pull off a 24/7 thing anymore. With 3 people, because it's... With 4 people, it's already very, what should I say? It blows your mind, basically, doing this every day. It takes a lot of time. Since we don't really have any proper free time or any day off, by the way, it takes a lot of strength and willpower. And we've been doing it for like what is it now, 112 days? We've been streaming 24/7 for 112 days, which is just insane. So yeah. $40 gigs. Nice. So that was that. Vengeus may leave the group. If that happens, we will, you know, do whatever we can to keep the stream up on 24/7. And we hope that we can find someone that wants to join the crew. And maybe this time we can actually find the lady to join us. Just like I announced in the beginning that we actually wanted a girl to join us early on, or a woman. Oh, I feel old now. God damn it. Well, a woman to join us to do this, because we really want to mix the crew up as much as possible. Anyway, guys, that was that for the Nurgle chat today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the challenge. I hope you aren't heartbroken like we are about the sad news about Vengeus. And if you're interested in joining us, you know, just contact us. If you're interested in just joining us as crew members, doing whatever, like YouTube content, Twitter things, Facebook, whatever, pictures, you can do whatever really. Just message us. Let us know that you're interested. So as always, I'm Nurgleprobe from Marathon Gaming, the 24/7 stream on Twitch. Check the information down below, check the name up above, hit the follow buttons over in the corners. Support us in any way you can so that we can continue our 24/7 stream. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time on Nurgle Chat. See ya.